Hey, good morning. It's Friday, June 28th, and we're going to solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle. That's our goal, at least. Who knows? We'll do our best. Today's puzzle is constructed by Enrique Henestroza Anguiano, and I apologize to Enrique if I butchered that. I don't recognize that name. I'm not sure we've seen it before here. Quick note about yesterday. I intended to do a live solve. I started the video, I opened the puzzle, saw what was going on, and just failed. I didn't even like try and fail. I just immediately was like, "This is not going to be a good live solve." It ended up being a pretty cool puzzle and an interesting theme. I won't spoil it if you haven't solved it yet. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I've never done that before. I've never looked at a grid and just said this won't make for a good live solve. So I don't know. Hopefully today we're going to get a nice themeless Friday puzzle that, cooperates a little better and just a normal puzzle. Let's see what's going on. Yesterday worked a really long day, worked this huge memorial service for Rod Slifer, one of the guys who basically built the town of Vale, one of the primary real estate developers who literally built this town in the 60s and 70s. And it was cool to hear some of the old towny stories and stuff like that. Right now we live on a giant interstate, I-70. That wasn't here when those guys moved here in the 60s. There was no interstate. Anyways, thought it was pretty interesting. And today's going to be another long day. We've got the Dallas Symphony Orchestra performing Broadway music at the amphitheater. So that's it. Long day, long weekend, but I get to take tomorrow off. So here we go. I hope your week has been chill and fun and fulfilling, and I hope this puzzle treats us well. So without further ado, let's do it. Find a part for. That's like to cast someone in a play or a movie. 2.3 on a certain scale. Oh. Still alive, like in it. Salmon wrapped sushi order. Salmon wrapped sushi order. Some kind of a roll. Dragon roll, something like that. I don't know. Singer Gay, daughter of Marvin. Didn't know he had a daughter. Didn't know she was a singer. The evening of December 24th in the Spanish-speaking world. Address letters. Was that like HTTP? Probably. Where Fiat is headquartered. Well, Fiat's an Italian car company. But I don't think the answer is Italy, right? Tilt to one side. Milan? Something like that, perhaps. Interested in a look. Further into the evening, say. Pain in Spain. That's dolor. Virtual participation in a remote event. Reassurance on a road trip. Barrel of laughs. That'll be a riot. Frankly, in texting shorthand. Oh, to be honest. Oh, pardon me. Jeez. Something pop genre. Is that like alt pop or emo pop or something? Nashville Awards Organization is the Country Music Awards, right? Something cloth. What Anne Bronte and Anais Nin have in common. No small part. Is that like a leading role or what is this? MLB on TBS? Is that like a starring role? That sounds pretty good. TBS. Jesuit university that counts Bill Murray as an alum. I don't know all the Jesuit universities. Like ridgeline hikes often. Those are probably just craggy. Wash off thoroughly. Some compost bin discards, like rinds, peels, seeds, skins. Typically, they turn out to be military aircraft. UFOs. How fun is this? Rest stop sight. Is that just like a semi maybe? I prefer tamale. That's like masa. Is this not? Ugh. Business like building toy brand. Well, that's got to be a Lego, right? What is this though? I prefer tamale. Like the flavor of much mezcal. Smoky. How do you spell smoky? I don't know. Percolate. Is that like to seep or ooze? I'm just thinking of like making coffee. Tilt to one side. Well, that's probably like to lean or to list. Find a part for. Wait, it really felt like cast. Lean or list. Revealing way to think. Revealing way to think. Triangular bones. Jeez. Like your pelvis is kind of a triangle, right? Jeez. Top choices. Like grade A's. In which you might be asked where to. Like a cab. Boston skyscraper with the Prudential. Grew up in Boston, so that's a relatively easy one, but MGM co-founder Marcus, no idea what the bottom of triceps muscle connects to. Your ulna? Calumny? What? Device for treating asthma is an inhaler. Mean is not so nice. That's stupid. Things to talk through. Intercoms. Finish line marker is tape. Cool. All right. What's this? Wanna see? All right, we're making some progress, I guess. Game also called Math Doku. Math Doku. Chorus of 2-year-olds knows. Magnus Carlsen achieved one of 2,882. Achieved one. Not forget. National Advocacy Group for LGBTQ issues. Jeez. Yelp contributors. Those are raters, which means Craggy is wrongo. What's this? Presence. Zoom presence. Okay. Headache helper. Headache helper. Menage a trois is what? I mean, like, I want that to be threesome, but I guess it is. It's got to be. Oh, and this is like connects, right? Okay. Right. I mean, that's pretty racy for a what do you call it? Crossword puzzle. New York Post gossip section named for its location is page 6. Well, that makes me feel good about this one. Connects, right? Renounces. Mythical creature likely inspired by Madagascar's elephant bird. Raises into a seat, elects, right? Caballeros, by another term, are Just cowboys. No small part. Jest is to kid, right? Steak. Greek goddess of peace. Not sure. Cut out. Like cease. Oh, and this would be scenic. Okay. Wrapper for a tamale. Oh, a husk. All right. And that would be semi. Okay. Often misused pronoun. Like hose down. What's this? Headache. Oh, ibuprofen. Regis renounces. Often misused pronoun. Whom. Lead in to second is nanosecond. Word that can precede or follow dance. Step dance. And step dance. Yeah. TikTok. More than zip is to fly. Or wait, is it any? Like more than zero? What a treat. There we go. And any, cool. 10 minutes. We're doing okay, but man, this is kind of scary. This whole big bunch of nothing. Find a part. I mean, I'm still not sure. Like, cast still feels good. Find a part for 2.3 on a certain scale. I really don't know what that is. Salmon wrapped sushi. So this is a roll of some kind. Oops. Under Marcus Lowe. The evening of December 24th in the Spanish-speaking world. I mean, Christmas is Navidad. Must be like a blunder or plunder, right? But then is this going to end in U? Boy, oh boy. Fiat. I just need like one letter in here. Maybe it's like Torino. Further into the evening. I'm going to say this is Zoom presence. Reassurance on a road trip. This must be alt pop, I'm going to say. And Bronte and Anais Nin have in common. No small. Oh, a speaking role. Okay, well, that helps. And compost bin discards are cores. Apple core. Business-like is no nonsense. All right. All that progress. What is this? Disowns. Tilt to one side. Like list or reel. List or reel. Lean. Well, if it's list, this could be Turin. Revealing way to think. Oh, think aloud, maybe. Triangular bones. Like, what are triangular bones? top choices. Is this like only skyscrapers? I mean, could that be wrong? Cab. I mean, cab feels pretty right there. What is this? I ate sushi last night. Come on. Oh, this is a C plus. There we go. And this is low. And calumny must be slander. It's like something buena. Math doku. Like, what the crap are you talking about? Achieved one of 2882. I mean, it's not achieved one of 2882. Not forget. Zoom is wrong here. Not forget. Remain. Detain. National Advocacy Group for LGBTQ issues is this is a rock. And this is caballeros or senores. What is this? Like, have in common. Have in common. What? I mean, that just feels wrong. I don't know. Tilt to one side. I'm going to say this is list, and this is Turin. Really just hoping that works out. Find a part 4. This can't be right. Iguana roll? Like, what could that be? I mean, damn it. Revealing way to think. I mean, aloud seems okay. Revealing way to think. Like, what? Sushi roll. Come on. Triangular bones. I don't know, man. Top choices. Like, prime math doku. Like, come on. I don't know. Not forget. It's like deeper. Achieved one of 2882. Like, what is that? Retain. There we go. I mean, I have no idea what that is. Remote participation, virtual participation in a remote event. Like, I mean, that just seems like it should be really obvious. Math Doku. Oh, is Ken Ken. I don't. I don't even know why I know that, but Ken Ken. What is this? Barker. Virtual participation in a remote event is. It's not far. Okay. What? PF. What? Oh, is it P flag? DIA. What? Achieved one of 2,882. Like, what? I like that. Nothing can fit there. What is this? Salmon wrap sushi order is a virtual participation in a remote event. I, I just nothing can fit there. Triangular bones are top choices. Top choices. I mean, how could that not be presence? Top choices are find a part for. So if this was cast, top choices. Is this like Noche Buena? Tilt to one side. Oh, can't? Alaska roll? T-shirts? Cast? Telepresence? This is gonna be wrong though. What? What? What is this word? Have in common. Diaresses. Dude. What? Oh. I mean, hey, we got it, but what the crap? Diaresses? I came up with a bunch of things that would work here. Can't was not high on the list. List, lean, all that. Anyways, final part four is to cast, which is what I thought initially. So like that makes sense. C plus on a certain scale. That was a tough one, and like I struggled with like this C plus and this P flag because it's like a letter and then a word. I don't know. It's kind of same as connects almost. In it, Alaska roll. Is that really what an Alaska roll is? I mean, I guess. Um, Nona, Noche Buena. Just a note about sushi. Like I've eaten sushi many times, and I still have no idea. Like I have to look at the menu every time to see like what is in every roll. I have no idea what the rolls I want are ever, which is stupid. No Nage, Noche Buena. That makes sense. HTTP Turin is of course where Fiat is headquartered. Want to see darker Dolor, Telepresence, Barf. It's not far. Riot. To be honest, Alt CMA Burp. Speaking role Regis Scenic Hose Down. But there's just not a lot of highlights here. What a treat. Semi, no nonsense. Connect, Smoky Seep. Can't allowed. Sacra. T-shirts, cab, Prue. This is tough. I mean, Prue, like if you never lived in Boston, I don't know why you would know that. It's not the Sears Tower or something. The Prudential Building, by the way, is what Prue is short for. Low, Ulna, Slander, Inhaler, not so nice. Intercoms, Tape. There's just like zero highlights in this one. And it's like Ken is an interesting bit of fill, but it's not an interesting clue really. Um, I don't know. Nose yellow. I mean, I don't. What is that? Not forget us to retain P flag. It makes sense. It's an abbreviation for pride flag, I guess, but like I never heard of it. Raters, ETA. Oh, ETA, like the Greek letter. Ibuprofen, threesome. Very surprised to see this clued this way and in this puzzle at all. Um, I don't think this would have made it into the grid under the Will Shorts era, the Will Shorts reign. MLB on TBS. It's a real shame what happened to the MLB. I growing up, I was baseball was by far my number one sport. Um, I like can't even imagine watching a baseball game now. The Red Sox traded away the greatest player of his generation, Mookie Betts, and I can't root for them anymore. It's so boring, and it's been totally supplanted by more interesting sports that are faster paced. And I still love baseball, like going to a baseball game and everything, but man. And it's interesting too, like if you go to the ESPN app, even during like the NBA finals, the top thing that they're showing you is baseball scores because they're just trying to cram it down our throats because they know we aren't that interested anymore. Anyways, that's my MLB rant. Page 6. I've never read a New York Post. I can't imagine reading a gossip section of any newspaper, but I'm aware of it. So disowns, rock, elects, senores, kid rock. Irene is the Greek goddess of peace. Cease, husk. I do love a tamale. Oft misused pronoun is whom, nano, and step, and talk, and any. There we go. Pretty bad. Not very good. Just not much interesting, exciting fill. It was a real struggle. I never found any sort of a groove. I'm going to say that this was like a 7 out of 10 difficulty and a 3 out of 10 enjoyability ish. Just really felt pretty tedious and didn't, I don't know, there's no flow to it at all. And just a lot of garbage and no fun cluing. I mean, there's just not any wordplay or misdirection or punnery. And there's some stuff that just, I don't know, feels very specific. And it's like, I mean, Noche Buena, that's gettable, but I've never heard that. I have never heard December 24th referred to as Noche Buena. So, um, anywho, I don't know what the rest of the weekend has in store live solve wise. It's possible that I'll get up and do one tomorrow. I do have the day off. But no promises. If I promise, I can only let you down. So just be happy with what you get. Anyways, we're deep into this video. I hate it. I'm glad you watched it. I wish you would click the like button. That'd be pretty rad of you. And if you want to see more nonsense like this, tune into my No Nonsense channel and subscribe. I don't know. But that's it. That's all I got. I am just talking about nothing now. So yeah, enjoy your weekend and tune in again next time for another live solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks. Bye.